Hi friends, welcome back. We are on day 24 of 31 Inks of October, and today's prompt is Cloak. So I put dark navy, purple, black, or black. And I did think about a couple of inks. I was thinking about platinum. Is it just lavender, black lavender, lavender black? I can't remember what it's called, but it starts out like a purple and then it dries more dark, like a purple black. And I was thinking about that, and then I thought about another ink that I haven't used in a little bit, but it's one that I love very much, and I thought it would be kind of fitting and fun. So I chose Ferris Press, and it's Ambrosia Indulgence. And this is a gorgeous, like dark wine red with some shimmer. And the pen I chose is my Walltown Watts in DiamondCast Black Cherry. So I thought this would be a great pairing for this prompt. So we are going to hop right in. I do already have the pen inked. Like I mentioned a couple of videos ago, or maybe last video, that I wanted to start with the pens inked prior because I was having some issues with some of them writing, flowing. So the pen is already inked. Let's zoom in. All right. So this pen is gorgeous and it writes lovely. So I have a Walltown medium nib on it. All right, let's see. This ink is super flowy. And it's just so pretty. It's such a great ink. I know Ferris Press kind of, some of their inks are a little drier and don't perform as well as others, but most of their newer ones that I've got have been really nicely wet, nicely performing. So this one is definitely a lovely ink to add to your collection. The shimmer is on the box. It says it is a red base with gold shimmer and low shading. It definitely does have the gold shimmer. I feel like it's more of a wine base, not necessarily red, but I guess, you know, it's red. So we will go ahead and flip back to our page back here so we can write down our prompt and our pen and ink information. I always keep up with like the inks that or the pens and inks that I'm using. I did miss some days here, which I need to go back and do, but I'm pretty good with keeping up with what inks and pens I'm using every day. Like I said, there are some days where, or some weeks that I've missed. And I did start putting, if I hadn't done the, what are these called? I can't remember. The chromatography. I did start doing this with inks that I hadn't used, and I kind of fell off on them. I do need to get back to that because I like seeing, and I thought I had this ink in here with the chromatography. Yeah, so this is the chromatography for Ambrosia Indulgence. It's such a good, but see, to me, it's more of a purpley base and then leans into pinkish red. So, but that's the chromatography for this ink. That's a lovely, lovely ink. So our prompt is Cloak. And the pen with a medium nib, and it's black cherry DiamondCast. And the ink is Ferris Wheel Press. Ambrosia Indulgence. Such a great pairing. I love this ink. And the shimmer is just so good. I don't know if you can see it in the writing, but it's there. All right, so we will get out our, this was yesterday's fully dried. I love the shading on this ink. That's Diamond Ghost for day 23. All right, and then we will do our large swatch of the ink. Oh, I forgot to put my little clip on. So you can see the shimmer. So pretty. I will be using my little glass spoon. So we'll give this just a second to dry, but I wanted to tell you that I am going to the Pelican Hub here in, well, it's in Knoxville, so it's a little ways away from me, but I'm driving up there this evening, and I'm so excited. But I'm also a little nervous. I looked at the roster, and there's going to be a lot of people there, so I do intend to do a video, so it'll come up probably, hopefully next week. I can get it up. I want to do a little prep video for it, so just, you know, what I'm going to take with me. And then I did ask if I could film while I was there, and he said as long as all of the attendees didn't have a problem with it, I'm not going to film anybody's faces or anything, but I did kind of want to see if I could get some shots of some maybe unique pens. So hopefully I'll have some things to share with you about the process. And, you know, if you aren't going this year, maybe you'll consider going next year to the Pelican Hub near you. And so I just kind of wanted to give some insight onto what goes on at the one here, not necessarily the one everywhere, but I'm sure that they do kind of have some, you know, similar things that go on. But it's just kind of a, you know, meetup for Pelican. You do not have to own a Pelican pen to go, but they did say if you wanted to bring them, you could. So I'll be taking my Pelican. I got to figure out what ink I'm going to put in it. I'm excited about it, but yeah, a little nervous. But yeah, so watch out for that video. Hopefully I'll have some good footage to share about what goes on at a Pelican Hub if you know, have ever been interested in going, or, you know, if there's not one close to you, maybe you're just curious as to what goes on during them. So I will hopefully have that up next week, and we'll share this ink. It looks like it's pretty much dry. It's beautiful. I love all that shimmer. It's so good. But it's just a nice ink. And then the pen. And this pen, the lighting here does not do it justice. It is gorgeous. Such a sparkly, very, very sparkly pen. And that is how everything looks. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. We have a 1 week left and we shall finish it out strong. I do have some great pairings prepped, ready to go. So I hope you do enjoy this. And I'm trying to debate on how I want to do the ink vent, because I did order the diamond ink vent. So I didn't know if maybe I wanted to just do a spoiler video. This was a little hard to film every day. And I also have some Advent type ink swaps that I'll be sharing. So maybe I'll do both in, you know, each video, but it's just going to be a lot. So I don't know. I'm going to think on that when I've got a little bit of time until December. So hopefully I'll have an update on that, on how I want to do it between now and maybe the next week or two. So, all right, just let me know what you think of this pairing and this ink down in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.